We are in order. I'll take a roll call. I believe Supervisor Miller is here, and myself, but on the telephone we should have
Supervisor Kavanaugh.
Here.
Supervisor Goodman. Vice Chairman Surdy.
I'm on.
No Goodman. Okay. All right. Item number 1 is discussion, approval, disapproval of resolution number 082922-PCHA-1, a transfer of the Eloy Housing Authority's Housing Choice Voucher Program to Pinal County Housing Authority. You are up, Ms. Cephas. Good morning. Oh, okay, afternoon. Fair enough.
Good afternoon, Chairman, members of the board. Rolanda Cephas, the Housing Department. First of all, thank you for allowing this special session, as we are under some pretty tight guidelines with HUD to meet this potential transfer of Eloy Housing Authority. So HUD had made recommendations to Eloy's Board of Commissioners to transfer their Housing Choice Voucher Program to Pinal County Housing Authority because as of December 31st, 2022, Eloy would no longer have a contract manager to administer their program. Since Pinal and Eloy serve the same population and geographical area, it would be in the best interest of the current Housing Choice Voucher Program participants to remain in the jurisdiction of Pinal County. Pinal County Housing Authority currently administers the Housing Choice Voucher Program consisting of 584 HCV or Housing Choice vouchers, 15 Veteran Affairs Supportive Housing vouchers, and 39 Emergency Housing vouchers. Under the Housing Choice Voucher Program, the Eloy Housing Authority would transfer a total of 209 vouchers, which is comprised of 149 tenant-based vouchers, 34 regular project-based vouchers, and 26 rental assistance demonstration project-based vouchers to Pinal County. On Wednesday, April the 20th, 2022, Eloy's Board of Commissioners approved the voluntary transfer of its HCV program with an effective date of January 1st, 2023. And the reason for this request is due to Eloy's decision to terminate its HCV program that would benefit the continuing service to residents of Eloy.
Okay. Good job. So any questions from the board? I see Supervisor Miller. You're the only one I can see, by the way.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Why did they choose to forgo the program? And that's great that we're going to pick it up and help it continue, but do you know what the basis was for?
Eloy Housing Authority has had a management company to administer that program for several years, so they don't oversee that directly themselves.
Oh.
And that management company is moving out of the area.
Okay, that's a good enough answer for me. That's really all I need to know. Thank you.
Any other questions from the board?
Mr. Chairman.
Supervisor Kavanaugh.
Thank you. Are we going to have to take on any additional employees to handle this request?
Currently, right now, we do have 2 Housing Choice Voucher Program case managers that split a caseload. So with the increase, we won't need an additional person to administer those vouchers because we do have 2 people working the program.
Thank you.
Any other questions from the board? Hearing none, make it a motion, please.
Mr. Chairman, I'll make a motion to approve item number 1 as presented, or resolution number 082922 PCHA-01. I'm sorry.
Here we go. Okay. I have a motion. Is there a second?
Supervisor Surdy is second.
I have a motion and a second. All right. And so, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Do you want to do a roll call?
Aye.
Let's do a roll call here because it's hard to tell over the speakers.
Supervisor Kavanaugh.
Aye.
Supervisor Goodman.
Aye.
Vice Chairman Surtee,
Aye.
Supervisor Miller,
Aye.
and Chairman McClure.
Aye.
That motion passes unanimously.
Very good, thank you. Item number 2, discussion approval, disapproval of resolution number 082922-PCHA-2 to transfer, or the transfer of the Eloy Housing Authority's public housing program assets to Pinal County Housing Authority. Ms. Cephas, you are also up again.
Good afternoon again. So we are requesting to accept the transfer of Eloy's public housing assets to Pinal County. They don't have any public housing livable units. That transfer would consist of an administrative building and capital funds in the amount of $177,072, which would service our current public housing units there in Eloy as far as capital improvements to those units. And so HUD also recommended that those assets be turned over to Pinal County because it will continue to serve the jurisdiction of Pinal County, which Eloy is under that jurisdiction. We are going to have a physical site inspection of the actual administrative building to see what conditions that building is in. We're really not sure. Currently, I believe their police department is utilizing part of the space in the admin building as a substation, which they would like to continue to lease if Pinal takes it on or eventually purchase it from Pinal.
That's a good question. So back to Supervisor Kavanaugh's question, do we need to staff that building?
No.
No. So it'll just be an empty building that we take over?
Correct. And right now, they are leasing it from, I guess, the city for the police department to be in there. They said it may have some mold. They're not sure. It was never assessed. So we're actually going to go out tomorrow and take a look at the building. If it does have mold, then for liability reasons, we wouldn't allow, of course, it to be leased because no one should be in it. We have until September 2nd to submit all the supporting documentations to HUD. And our decision, if we want to take on that admin building, would be based on the results of the findings from the site inspection.
Okay. Are there any other questions from the board?
Mr. Chairman.
Supervisor Miller.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Rolanda, did I hear you say that there's some housing units that are coming along with these assets?
No housing units
No
at
housing
all.
units. Okay. Just the administrative building,
Correct.
possibly some equipment?
Correct.
3x5
But
cars.
there's no housing in it.
No, they did dispose of their public housing units. They had 25 public housing units that were in Eloy. So they relocated those families to the Maddock Estates in Eloy, which are accompanied as those 26 red tenant-based vouchers.
Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Are there any other questions from the board?
Mr. Chairman?
Supervisor Kavanaugh, yes.
Thank you. Wouldn't it be wise to hold off on accepting possession of the building until we learn of the condition? I don't know if this vote gives it to us, transfers it to the county at this moment, or Yolanda said that there was some inspection that needed to be done, but it could be a liability rather than an asset. Yolanda, have you had facilities look at this building yet?
So, no, we won't take immediate possession of the building. The management company is there until December 31st of this year, and then we would take on as of January 1st, 2023. And so what we're asking today is the approval to allow us, pending the site inspection of the admin building. So we have until September 2nd to submit our commitment letters to HUD, and by that time we will have reviewed the building. So we don't have to say we're going to take it when we submit to HUD. So we have time. We just have to. We just needed to have a resolution prior to the September 2nd strict deadline that HUD has.
Okay.
Perfect. Thank you.
Okay. Very good. That answered your questions. Any other questions from the board? Okay, hearing none. May I get a motion, please?
Mr. Chairman, I'll make a motion to approve item number 2, resolution number 082922-PCHA-02.
Very good job. All right, I have a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Those in favor? Oh, we'll do a roll call. Yeah.
Supervisor Kavanaugh,
Aye.
Supervisor Goodman,
Aye.
Vice Chairman Surtee,
Aye.
Supervisor Miller,
Aye.
Chairman McClure.
Aye.
That motion passes unanimously.
Excellent. With that, we are adjourned. Thank you very much.
Everyone else has left the call.